Life does get complex when I don't have stabilization. I get very impatient. I'm like a shark in need of tuna, searching for confirmation from my reader app, Luna. Don't listen to what other people say. Everything's going to be okay. Get off your ass and take action. You need to act to make traction. Believe in yourself. Breathe. If you can't handle tough love, leave. You are amazing, but we all have faults. It's time to be adults, to face what we can't handle. She has a gift that shines, spiritually connected to both spirit and divine. If you don't like tarot, maybe you're too narrow. Too scared the truth will hit you like an arrow. Don't listen to what other people say. Everything's gonna be okay. Get off your ass and take action. You need to act to make traction. Believe in yourself. Breathe. If you can't handle tough love, leave. You are amazing, but we all have faults. It's time to be adults, to face what we can't handle.
Hello and welcome everybody, welcome in. I'm your reader, Luna, and this is free one-card reads. Make sure you like, subscribe and share the live and hit the bell so you get notified every time I go live. If you would like a reading, just type !join to join the queue. Remember that wait times can be long, up to and over an hour for free readings. If you don't want to wait in the queue, send a donation or join membership for just $3.99 US per month. There are 2 requirements to getting a free reading. You must type the words "I understand," which mean you comprehend me and you know that you make your decisions. I'm only giving advice. You must hit the like button. Please notice the number of likes when you hit the like button and comment "I understand," like 5 and your question to get your reading when your name is called. Just a few things, no pregnancy questions, and try to ask questions in a positive way. For example, instead of asking "will he leave," where yes is a negative answer, you might ask "will he stay?" Also, try to make your questions about you, not about other people and how they feel and what they think. This is supposed to be about you. My goal has always been to help you through the spiritual awakening and to turn on your superpowers. This is a tough love channel when it needs to be, and sensitive people are asked to go elsewhere. Also, I do have autism, so I sometimes use the wrong tone of voice. I'm never frustrated or upset with you. I've been reading tarot for a while now, but it still feels like I'm telling a fictional story with my cards that only resonates with you. So remember to check your real facts with real people to get your real answers. If you haven't read the disclaimer yet, then please go and read it. My predictions often take action from you to come true. So get off your devices and turn off the TV and take some risks, people. Members get to skip the queue, and if you donate $5 or more, I'll give you a mini read. That's 5 cards and a pendulum question. All donators will also skip the queue, and if you send me a review or follow or buy anything off my Etsy store, I'll give you a skip the queue for free. I'm also available to take bookings for private readings, and I have a $20 for 20 minutes special at the moment. Email me or contact me on the website www.trinitytarotlive.com to make a booking. Don't forget to follow me on social media. I have Facebook. My username is Appaluna369. I also have Instagram, TikTok and Twitch. My username on these ones is Appaluna77. Now, it's time to get ready for smudging to remove the negative energy and bring vitality to the reading. Then we will go through today's cards, then start. Light and love to you all. Hello and welcome everyone. I'm still actually trying to fix up, we'll do the sage. I call upon the higher self to answer these questions. I seek only truthful answers which are aligned with the highest and greatest good for all concerned. Yeah, I'm just having some technical difficulties. Oh, fuck. Ah, shit. I just burnt a hole. So I'm glad you liked the new theme song. It was a necessity. Every video I've made with the song Legends in it, I now have to remove the song from. So every day I get messaged about 3 times to remove music from my videos. So I had to come up with something. And Sin, you love the intro, thank you. Dodger loves it too, so I love that. Gem Baby says it's a great new intro. Thank you. Let's see what cards we've got today. So we've got angelic activations if you want an angel reading. We've got the Modern Witch Tarot. We've got Appaluna confession cards. Whispers of Love. And the Unknown Crisis for our oracles. No, sorry, it's not closed, Sin. Totally not closed. Let me just change the timers. Like I said, I've just got a few technical difficulties and things today. I'm not quite as organised as I usually am. So I was making videos and ran out of time, so I'm just not as organised as I usually am. All right, there you go. Queue's open now, so it won't tell you that it's closed. Thank you all for telling me how you liked the intro. We're going to call Gem Baby up first, who is number 1. Dodger, you are number 2 on the list. Yeah, sorry, Sim. So if you want to get ready as well, Dodger, you can. I've just burnt my beautiful cloth. Can you see it? Right there. What a pain in the bum. Hey Andrea, how you doing? You want to get ready? We're going to do Gem Baby first. Love in Separation. I hope you can forgive me. I hope you know how much you mean to me. So I hope you know how much you mean to me, and I hope you can forgive me. Oh, thanks, Dodger. You can't see it. Alright, well maybe we won't tell anyone it's there. Hi Joel, how you doing? You look different today, Joel. Are you wearing grey instead of orange? Alright. Thank you, my darling gem baby. That was your reading for today. Congratulations on making it first on the queue. We've got a member in the room right now. So we are going to switch to the member. Who is it? Andrea for Hector. I'll just find you on the queue. And we're going to push Dodger up. Andrea, do you want to get ready? I'm just going to sneak Dodger in because Dodger's completely ready and you're not. Near future actions of W. Near future actions of W. So I feel like there's going to be some calmer waters, maybe even some healing progress, and you're going to be overcoming any obstacles that are in the way. This person's next actions are to go through this healing process and to find this relief and stability in your relationship. They might be trying to escape or run away from their responsibilities or a situation or you, because they might be scared of committing or they might be scared of getting hurt. I feel like this is about journeys, and in particular the journey rather than the destination. And if I'm taking right from journey, I would say this person might be in this situation for the long haul, for a long period of time rather than a shorter period of time. I feel like their next actions towards you, they might make up with you, or they might move forward with you, or they might run away from you even. Dodger, we've got the unknown crisis cards for our oracles, and you got ancient books, mystical knowledge, prophecies, or secrets. So this is about doing some research and finding out about things that are bigger than yourself. Like one of the things I studied was space because I was so intrigued by space, and then I worked out that space is bullshit, because as soon as you go into outer space, as soon as you leave the Earth's atmosphere and you're in space, then all metal that is like, especially titanium, like the rockets were made out of, it actually cold fuses together. That means it becomes one piece of metal. So that means there are no moving parts, including no doors that open, no landing gear. Nothing could move. It would be one solid bit. Space is bullshit. Thank you, Dodger. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. We get Sin up next. Stephen, you're a little bit early. Can you just pull back your energy? I'm going to remove you from the YouTube queue. Hi, Bounty 12. You want to get ready? Sin. Thank you, Dodger. Always a pleasure. Understand, like 3, what should I know about Jacob's thoughts and feelings towards me, given his quiet treatment? Let's start with an Apple Lunar Oracle and see if we can get any clarification. So first one we've got is I see you in my dreams. They're dreaming about you. They might be dreaming about you romantically, or maybe you're doing weird shit in their dreams. I'm not really sure, Sin. Are you doing weird shit in their dreams? Because we've got, I'm scared of your power over me. And this person might actually want to say no when you ask them to do anything, but they might actually say yes because it's you and they can't help it. They're scared of your power over them, and they don't feel like they're in charge of themselves when you're around. So, Andrea, I called you up to get ready. You're not ready. You need to get ready, darling. We've also got Bounty 12 in the room, if you would like to get ready. We're going to do Stephen next because Stephen is ready. Thank you, Sin. That was your read for today. You're going to try and ask him. Okay, that's a great idea. I always encourage people to go and talk to their person. But he gives you no answer. Look, honestly, he's not going to tell you the secret of what's scaring the fuck out of him. And if he's quiet, he's either scared, nervous, or he doesn't like you. Thank you, Sin. Thanks, Andrea. I'm just doing Stephen now. You understand, like, for what does Danny George think about me? Is she a marriage material or hookup material? We should get into a relationship with me. Now, remembering, guys, it is one question for one card. You are not getting extra questions, Stephen. And no one else is either, unless I feel like it. I hate being coerced into giving more readings. You get a free reading, and if you want more cards, if you want more questions, then you have to donate. That's the fair thing. So we're gonna just pull a card and see what it answers. You're not getting them all answered. So the first card we've got is I'm avoiding my demons. Now this person knows they have some bad habits and bad traits, but they're avoiding dealing with these bad habits and bad traits, and they might even be upset with you if you bring up the fact that these are negative traits or try to help them. Daniel, I want to spend more time with you. So she does want to spend more time with you. It's important to spend time with the people that you're romantically attracted to. And it's also important that you touch them. The oxytocin is produced through touch with females. It's important that you touch your woman. Is she marriage material? We've got a yes in reverse. Yeah, she is marriage material, but she's also got her bad habits. Everyone does, and her bad habits are she's overly critical. She is pessimistic, has a lack of empathy. She might be a little bit rude sometimes, and she likes malicious gossip. She likes gossiping, and that means she's gossiping about you behind your back too, because she can't help herself. She's addicted to gossip. Yes, I think you can. This person is marriage material, or there is a relationship of some kind there. But I feel like there are some issues. Like this person has some problems. Like I say, you got some problems too. So don't be throwing stones in any glass house. But you've got to work on these problems and grow and become a little bit better before you would be in a relationship. You've got to be ready for that union. Thank you, Stephen. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Go to Andrea for Hector up next. What does Carlos and Leo really want? The Leo really want from this relationship? He's sick of struggling, he's sick of fighting, he's sick of disagreeing with people. He just wants it to be easy. And this is about healing and calmer waters and overcoming obstacles to be in a better place of stability and security, and to have relief about the relationship and the pitfalls of them. This shows that Carlos is overcoming some hardship, even if it's just personal hardship, where about like what he thinks or what he says. And I feel like he might be actually escaping or even running away from something important that he probably should deal with now. This card says journey, so there's always chance of travel, even if it's just on the astral plane. We're going to get a Whispers of Love card. Hi, shading. Physical touch. A tender touch can mean so much. So I want you to touch Carlos the Leo whenever you're in contact with him, and make sure you just reach out and touch his hand while you're talking. Brush back the hair on his face. Dig him in the ribs. Just touch him. Touch is how you get oxytocin bubbling in your systems. Thank you. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Hi Y, how you going? Okay, let me have a look at the queue. I'm going to call Y up next. She's my moderator, so I like to get her out of the way because she puts big energy into the room. And I really find it hard to read people when she's in the room sometimes. So we're going to do her. We got this Savage. You can get ready as well. Do we have another member? The other member didn't get ready. Siley, what are you doing? No. Exclamation, join the queue. Don't just come in and shout at me a question when you don't even know what's going on. Okay, I'm just trying to find Wise. It's really hard to find Wise because she spammed the text. Alright, I got you. What is Steve's next actions? Bounty 12, there you go. Get ready, Bounty 12. I'll put you in whenever I get to you. Knew there was someone else. Nagati, isn't it? Pretty name. Okay, why? What are Steve's next actions? We've got the Tower in reverse, so this is about resisting change, so I really don't think anything's going to change. He's going to continue on the path that he's on, doing exactly what he's doing. He doesn't want to change. He's resisting the change. He feels like he is averting some sort of disaster or avoiding some sort of tragedy, but he's actually just delaying the inevitable, and the longer that he delays the inevitable, the harder he's going to crash. He's trying to avoid loss in general, and by not committing to things so that he doesn't feel like he's lost anything. Hey Lindsay, how you doing? That will be with you soon. I've just got Bounty 12 in the room too. We're going to get you an Unknown Crisis card. That's a Tower in reverse, and the Tower, whether it's reverse or upright, can be a devastating card in someone's life. We've got the Guardian of Heart. You guard your mind and find inner peace. It's saying, basically, use your head, not your heart. Let your head be the guide of your heart so that you can make decisions that are for your greatest good, for your future, rather than from your past and hoping for the best. That's what I've got for you today. Why? Thank you. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another 3-day read. Okay, let me see what's going on. We had Vishali come in. Andrea appreciates me for all that I do. Shaylee's on the queue now. Hi, how you doing? Oh, that's okay, Charlie. Whenever you do that, just remove it yourself, and it's a lot easier, darling. Andrew's sending me positive vibes and positive energy for the chat, and my beautiful spiritual sister and family. Oh, thank you, darling. That's wonderful. We've got Lindsay. Shall I put your energy into the room? Do you want to get kicked out, darling? So, you have one more chance. Sil, I'm going to put you up on the screen so you know that I'm talking to you. I do not want your energy in the room when I am reading other people. I asked you politely not to put that up. All you need to do is !join to join the queue. You need to, I understand, and put your like number when I call you up for a reading and not before, because I will be asking you for it again. Still, please follow my rules or leave. Lindsay is good. The Savage, how you doing? I've just come across you, so we're going to do the Savage. Is that right? Let me just see. Lindsay, let me do Lindsay first because she's a member. And you in a general love reading, Lindsay? We'll get the Whispers of Love cards. Thanks, Savage. Sorry about making you wait a little bit longer. We'll get to you as soon as possible. We're going to spend quality time together. Listen and talk to each other. So if you're single, you need to get out there and be amongst the people so that you can meet someone new. Or if you're in a relationship, you need to just spend time with this person, getting to know them. Thanks, Bounty 12. We've got mystical touch. A tender touch can mean so much. And this is about the chemical oxytocin, which produces the love feeling. You need to touch people to get that going. Can't just have a long distance relationship where you never met the person and say you're in love. Okay, thank you, Lindsay. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Bounty 12, that's okay, I don't mind. I'm just going to do the Savage so I don't forget about them, and I'll do you next, Bounty 12. And then the next person up is Jyop. So what's coming towards you? Thank you, Lindsay. Thanks for being a member. So we got the Four of Cups, but we got it in reverse. So Savage, this means that you need to seize the opportunity. You need to let go of any regret that you have and move forward with a positive manner. This is the end of stagnation for you. And you're going to find some motivation, but you need to get off your ass and get yourself into gear. Don't be slack or lazy. Because this card can easily go back to the upright position where you have laziness and apathy. This is about finding some enthusiasm about something, so make sure you're doing something that brings you passion or joy. Let's have a look at your unknown crisis. Stormboat. And I gotta say, a boat on a card means business risk. And so there could be some risks with business. Just be careful when you're jumping in on stuff. Make sure that it's right for you and it's what you want to do. This is about perseverance and courage. And telling you to keep sailing, even in the midst of crisis. And the Savage, just put one foot instead of in front of the other and keep going, even when you want to quit. You just have to get through today. Tomorrow looks after itself. Thank you to Savage. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Oh, excellent. Virgo loved the theme song. That's another one who loved it. I'm so glad. Bounty 12 is up next. We've got a general career reading for Bounty 12. Now, did I forget anyone in that schmozzle? I think I'm caught up and I'm going to be moving on to Dry Up next on the queue. But if I've forgotten you or if there's a member in the room, just come forward. Let me know what's going on. Okay, a career reading. Bounty 12, we've got TikTok. TikTok, have you applied for any jobs? I really thought with the resume, if you started applying, you'd get some more, you'd get more interest than you have got. So you might get some interviews or something. If you're getting interviews, that's great. If you're not getting interviews, maybe we need to look at your resume again. Honestly, there wasn't a great deal to it. So, I don't know, maybe we could be inventive. Your prosperity is co-created by your endeavors as they occur in human-made time and the external efforts of your most important manifestation partner, Spirit, in a divine, measureless time. So keep doing what you're doing. Stay positive and make a commitment to remain in high vibration thoughts and feelings. If you heed the message of this card, it will seem as if you will align with the highest calling and your highest good in no time at all. Like magic. So what's all the fuss about? Not having enough time. The prosperous life that is yours will never pass you by. So this is Bounty 12 saying don't put time limits on yourself. And don't expect things to happen in a certain time. I feel like the timing is going to be out for you a little bit. So just, look, my advice is if you want something like a job, don't put a time limit on it. Say, I want a job in 1 month. Because that's basically asking in manifestation terms for a job in 1 month or not at all. So you might actually find that you can't get a job if you put a time limit on Spirit and tell them when you want it. If you need me to look at the resume again, or I'm sure we could jazz it up a little bit more. I just wanted to leave it more like you instead of doing it like me. Does that make sense? But I can do it like me and I can jazz it up a little bit more. I can't remember if you've got a cover letter. I think you got a cover letter. Look, good luck with the job hunt. I know you'll find something soon. Stay positive. Know that you deserve honest work for good pay, that you're a hard worker and you deserve a job. You have to affirm that that job is yours as well. And make sure you apply for plenty of places. The more places you apply for, the more chances you have to get a job. Thank you, Bounty 12. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Really, do you want to get kicked out? Don't walk into my room, put put your energy into the hat. You haven't even said hello. You haven't I understood. You haven't liked. You haven't, really, I'm going to kick you out. I want to kick you out, but I'm not, yeah, I'm kicking you out. I don't like your energy. Really? You didn't say hello. You don't know any of the procedures and you shouted your question at me when it's not your turn. Bye. Too many strikes. Goodbye. I don't want to read for you. Okay. Dry up. How will my first date meeting with N be like? Romance fairies and love and romantic. So your first date or meeting with N, there'll be real feelings there. You'll feel it immediately dry up. This is about sharing the your true romantic feelings are worth exploring. So you will have romantic feelings on the first date. We'll get the love and romance deck. Good anticipation. Embrace the sweet anticipation of love's arrival in your life. It's coming. So this just says that you've got love coming. What more do you need to know, dry up? I tell you this every day. You've got love coming. Be patient. Wait for it. Stop counting every second until it comes. And stop asking questions about your first date. You've done that to death. Like all of you that ask multiple questions about how your first date is going to go, this is bullshit. Go on a date. Go and ask them on a date and get on that date. Because otherwise you're just stalking them. No, I don't mean to be rude to anyone, but let's be realistic. If you're not talking to someone and you're not involved with someone, but you're getting tarot readings about them every day, and especially about your first date, that may never happen because you're never going to come towards them. So they're never going to take a reaction from your action. There is no reaction if there is no action. Thank you, Jaya. That was your read. Joel Island. You're another one. You get a love read every day. What are you doing to go and meet people, Joel? How are you finding love in your life? Or are you just wasting my time and getting tarot reads and then sitting at home on your phone doing nothing? Let's be realistic, Joel. So, Joel, I will ask you again. What are you doing to hang out with people, to find new love? Where are you going to talk to new people and do new things with these new people so that you can find new love by talking to new people? Because I get sick of doing your reading as well, because nothing's going to happen if you sit at home on your phone and you don't do anything different. If you don't do anything different, nothing different is going to happen. You're not going to get some magical fairy bring some romantic partner from God knows where out of magic. Yes, there is magic, but not that sort of magic. All right, let me see what we've got. You need to have more faith. Your faith needs to be in the situation. So you need to have faith that A, you are lovable, B, that you will find love. And this one says be supportive. Make it a genuine effort to show you care. It's about wearing your heart on your sleeve, Joel. And it's about you getting off your bum again, maybe going and opening a door for a female and getting her number, or buying someone a drink in a bar or a restaurant or a coffee shop. And it's about taking action and risks to find love. If you don't look for love, you're not going to find it. Love is just not going to come to you if you don't feel like you deserve it. And you're looking with a sense of real need and desperation, which makes this seem so disgusting as well. Like, it's not sexy, Joel. It's not sexy. Maybe you could come and get a spiritual card and work on your spiritual healing, because your love life is stagnated until you do something different. Thank you, Joel. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. No, Willie Davis, I wasn't speaking to you. Sorry for the tough love, Joel. I do care about you. That's why I do give you tough love. If I didn't care about you, I'd just tell you that you've got love coming every day. Dana, you were in this morning. You're not eligible for a reading this afternoon. So I'm going to take you off the queue. Please check the screen. It is the same color as this morning's session. I change it every day. And if you continue to come in the same session, a different session on the same day, you will get kicked out pretty much fast. An angel message for Joe. So, Joe, I hope you're out of the loo. Are you out of the loo, Joe? All right, we got this awesome little being. Star beings, written in the stars. There is a great mystery unfolding at this time. All the synchronicities and signs you are experiencing are not coincidences. They are spirit-led experiences to let you know that you are on the right path. Trust in this. Where you are is where you need to be. Stay committed to your vision, because star beings are guiding your dreams into reality. We're going to get you an angel number card. Five, 5. The angels have big changes in store for you. They are sending this sign so you will be prepared. Thank you. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Thank you, Joe. Dana's been taken off the queue. Joel says you're right. Joel says thank you. Virgo checks position. Willie, you got to check your position. Willie, you're number 5, so don't you check that. Number 4 now. Bumblebee, I'm going to call you up. I don't think I forgot anyone. Just let me know if I do. I'm a little tired today because I ran an extra session last night. Bumblebee. And Willie Davis. Hi, Bumblebee. How you doing? Naked Truth. Hey, Bumblebee. How you doing? It was easier to lie to you than tell you the truth. I wish I could take it all back. We got soulmate. This person is definitely your soulmate. They feel it too. And they regret lying to you. And it might not have even been an outright lie. They might have just left something out. It's something that might have been important to them. It might not be important to you, but it might be important to them. Thank you, Bumblebee. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Okay, guys. Who have we got up next? Willie Davis, if you'd like to get ready. Kimberly, I'd like you to get ready too, but I need a bathroom break, guys. I need a bathroom break. I need to get a drink. I need to turn the light on, and I need to turn the fan on. So I'm just going to take a longer than 30-second break to do all of that, just a minute or so. And I'll be back. Kimberly, I'm going to push you up if you want to get ready. And Vishali, you're after that. So we can get straight back into it when we come back. I'll be back in a second, guys. Sorry. Hi, I just got back at the same time, so great timing. Hey guys, that's all the cards I have if you're wondering what decks I've got. We've got over 100 now. I am well today. How are you doing? I just got the biggest scent of Palo Santo, like someone just lit it. No, Kimberly. I've got a male's deodorant, like body spray, sort of smells sort of like Brute, or yeah, it smells sort of like Brute. It's kind of older, maybe something like your dad or your granddad would wear. There's this, yeah, there's this scent that is just emanating through my place. I know I've got Palo Santo off to the side, but this smells like men's deodorant. So I feel like you've got an ancestor who's with you at the moment, helping you. A male, maybe, like I said, a father, a grandfather, or a great-grandfather even. I can smell, he smells like aftershave, like rather than B.O. Basher. Like, and I was thinking that Brute that you put on your face after you shave, or something like that. It's older though. It smells old. I'm not really picking up anything else about him, just the scent of him. And just that, like, he loves you and he wants the best for you, Kimberly. He's always wanted the best for you. Okay, so let's get your cards now. Just if I smell anything or see anything or hear anything, I like to mention it. So we've got a fortune oracle and a spirit secret message. So Kimberly, if I was you, I would, if you had anything to say to your dad, now would be a great time to say it, because I really feel like he is around you. I feel like he's protecting you, one of your guardians. Spirit secret message and fortune oracle. Thank you, Kimberly. Look at Dragonfly. Have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. Look, Kimberly, you've been with me for long enough that your superpowers should be turning on by now. As long as you've been doing things like when I tell you to ground, walk barefoot on the earth or touch the bark of a tree. When I tell you to do affirmations or count your blessings, that sort of thing, you should be already turning on your spiritual powers. And they might be turning on slowly and you might not notice them, but you might notice that you see things out of the corner of your eye, or you hear things and you go, oh, did you hear that? And no one else heard it. And that might be true of your spiritual gifts turning on. So just keep your eye out for that sort of thing when other people can't hear. Like when I was going through the awakening, I could hear gongs in my lounge room. A gong. A big metal gong. And all I could see was all these people in robes dancing around fires. It's a very spiritual time for you, Kimberly. As you come into your powers, it can also be a very scary time. So if you need to talk, you've got my email. If anything worries you or you're scared about anything, contact me straight away, and we'll talk about it. There is nothing to be scared of with the spiritual awakening, though the entities will try to scare you. And I don't even know if they're trying. Like, they flapped in my face with their wings and terrified me. But I think they were just trying to make contact with me. And that was their way, and I just wasn't understanding their form of contact. Dragonfly always shows up for you. Let me just get the book out. And Dragonfly is an 8, so that's about rewards and progress. So the card means rewards and progress. With the numerology, and the dragonfly represents renewal. A deeper way of living is opening up for you as you become incredibly more spiritual in your outlook and understanding. Your intuition will be stronger, your dreams more intense, and messages from deceased loved ones through dreams will be uplifting and beautiful. So your father might come through to you in a dream. Now that he's made himself known, you've got to look out for him. Your aura has become electric. This card also symbolizes change. You may find yourself with new perspectives on what you want in your future. There will be time spent soul searching, and walking down memory lane can help you make some life-changing decisions. Have confidence. You will be a force to be reckoned with. No, okay, so Kimberly, as I said, your spiritual gifts are turning on. So the angels are sending you a sign by sending you dragonflies, because that is about your spiritual gifts turning on. That's what a dragonfly means. Like, dragonflies are magical. They can go backwards, they can stop in mid-air. No other animal can actually do that, except I think a hummingbird can do something similar. And dragonflies are ancient. They've been around forever. Since the beginning of time. Feels like almost. Let's see Spirit's secret message for you. Now is the time. So Kimberly, if you want to turn on your spiritual gifts, that TV has to be off. You need it off for at least 3 days before your spiritual gifts will turn on. I need you to drink filtered water. I want you to fast. I want you to stay up really late and stay on your device and watch videos or do research Googling until your eyes are really tired. And then on the second or third day, I want you to start looking 30 centimeters before the wall. I want you to listen out for the voices and sounds that you can hear. I want you to keep your eyes open for shadows. And sometimes with my magical being, my housemate and I, because my housemate is aware of him, and my housemate will say to me, I can't actually see. There is something blurry standing in front of my eye, and I can't see out of one of my eyes. And then it'll be the magical being standing right in front of him, kind of materialized, but kind of not materialized, so that you can see through them. You can tell that someone's invisible is there because it's a bit blurry, but you can't make out any features. My advice is try staring more stay very still and don't move your eyes or body when you're trying to get messages, spirit messages, downloads. You might get a movie. You might be lucky enough to get a movie if you stay very still. And the other thing is, Kimberly, don't question the movie. So you might see something and you go, what the fuck was that? Don't do that. Just go, oh, okay. That was strange. Don't react like, go, what the fuck? It has to be all like, oh, okay, really? And you just have to let it all soak in, because it often doesn't make sense until the end of the download, and you can see the conclusion, which leads back to the steps that led you to the conclusion, which led you to the beginning, and then you can see it all together. Does that make sense? Thank you, Kimberly. The awakening is a scary and confusing time, and I'm here for all of you during it. My goal is to turn on your superpowers and help you go through the awakening. So if you're here for everyday questions and you don't want to be awakened, you need to leave. For Shaylee. And you're not crazy, Kimberly. Number one rule, you are not crazy. It is actually happening. Yes, it's actually happening. Yes, it's actually happening. Yes, it's real. You just never saw it before. What wasn't real was before, when you saw nothing. Because once you can see the magical beings, you're not insane anymore. And that's the truth. We're all insane because we can't see the magical beings. And like my third eye is a bit shut now, so I can see that someone is invisible that's there. I can't make out who it is. Can't see colours. Shaylee wants guidance for this week regarding your college life. I'm taking action regarding my college work, and I'm so worried about how things will go. Give me guidance. Why are you so worried about how things will go? For Shaylee, if you take the steps and do what you need to do, whatever you want will come to you. It has to. If you sit around and worry and let things get out of control, then things are going to go to shit. You know what I mean? Thanks, Kimberly. So we've got the Page of Pentacles. This is about having some good news coming in, Shaylee. And it says in earthly matters. So it's about something like your college life, or like the material 3D world. It's not about feelings or emotions or energies. This card says you're going to have a solid beginning with something. So you might make some decisions and get started on a project or plan. And this is about setting goals. So you're going to be setting goals and having some direction, and developing a plan to achieve these goals. You're going to be laying the foundations for something much bigger for your future. And you need to take advantage of any opportunities that come your way. You might even need to just jump in. There's excellent prospects for whatever you're doing about your college. Yes, Apple, you're right. It's just I've taken a break from college and just gone after a long time now, so I'm just a bit nervous about it. You've got excellent prospects and everything's going to be okay. You don't need to be nervous. The Shaylee, you've been there before. What are you nervous about? You're nervous that they're going to give you work. You know that they're going to give you work. Are you nervous that you're not going to make friends? You've already made friends. You've already been there. This is not a new event, so there is no reason to be scared or nervous. You've done it 100 times before, just not for a while. I think you're being silly, darling. Hey, let's get you an unknown crisis, because we are going to look at what could possibly go wrong so you can be prepared. Rose, special energy. So that there's going to be, I don't know, hundreds of people, let's say, there, and these people all have their own personal energy, which is commingling together. When you go to the college again after not being there for a long time, you're going to get, I don't know, like an adrenaline rush. Like, it's gonna, it's not nerves that you're feeling, it's exhilaration. Like, yeah, you've done this before, so you shouldn't be nervous at all, Shaylee. And unless you've got to apologize or do something that you don't want to do, it should be a blissful, happy occasion. You should be looking forward to it rather than dreading it and being nervous about it. So you might need to change your thinking, or work out why you're feeling nervous and anxious, and maybe we can have a talk about that at another time. Everything is going to be okay. Just like the song said, don't listen to what other people say. Everything is going to be okay. Get off your ass and take some action so that you can make traction or something. You've got to, like, to move forward, you've got to take action. And you're amazing. You can do it. Thank you, Shaylee. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. We've got Seal up next. We're also going to call, Lindsay's been Virgo. Thank you, Virgo. Okay. No, I gotta admit, Virgo, the romance fairies are actually not the best deck. I don't know why you guys pick it all the time. I don't resonate with this deck. I read it, but I had no connection with it. So I don't understand how this is the one deck in the pack that I've got that I don't have a connection with. So I wonder how I do accurate readings and why it keeps getting asked for if I'm not connecting with it. That's just something that's in my head. I'm grateful for having you all, especially you, Shaylee. You're one of my moderators, and I really do care about you. We got Spirit's Soul Path, a personal evolution within your relationship. So there is going to be a personal evolution with you and Kush, but you might need to take action. Oh, thank you for letting me know, Virgo. if I had their guidebook for the romance fairies, I probably wouldn't dislike it so much. I just sometimes give the readings and I think, what the fuck is this card saying? Like this one. So your question is a card for you and Kush. And it said spirit, soul path, a personal evolution within your relationship. So that means the relationship is evolving, it's changing. So if you're, for example, not in contact with him, this might mean that you're going to be in contact. But if, I don't know, you're in a love relationship with him, then it might mean that his feelings are going to change as well. So just know that it can be negative as well. Thank you, Virgo. We all have our opinion. I still read from them. And people don't say that they're not resonating, so it's just curious to me. So we've got divine timing as our next card. Trusting divine timing. Love arrives when it's meant to. And I really connect to these ones. I like these ones. So divine timing, everything's going to happen in divine timing. But remember, you've got to let your person know that you like them so that they can come towards you. If you don't give them any signs or signals, then they won't get any signs or signals that you like them, and so they can't move forward. All right. Thank you so much, Virgo. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Leisha Smith. We're also going to call Rishi up. Rishi's one of my favourite people to read as well. Rishi was a little bit sad and I didn't know what I could do to help him. So I always like reading Rishi. Thank you, Rishi. Should you trust to heal and accept his help in overcoming my traumas? No, darling. Sweetheart, how is Sahil going to help you overcome your traumas? These are your traumas. They're things that only you can work on and you can sort out within your own head and thoughts. It does help to talk to people, but all they can do is listen. You have to come to some sort of acceptance that you didn't deserve these traumas happening to you. It's not your fault. You need to also then either forgive yourself, which is sometimes really hard to do because you might think, I'm really angry with myself for putting myself in that situation. I should have known better. You've got to forgive yourself. And the next thing you've got to do is you've got to forgive everyone that ever hurt you and caused those traumas. You've got to let it go. You've got to stop talking about it. You've got to stop thinking about it. You've got to stop letting it play a part in your life by giving it any of your time or energy. And you've got to know that the people that are involved either will get what they deserve later on. They were too stupid to know any better, even if they were in a different position, they probably would have done the same. And you can't help people like that. You can't blame them either. They just simply are not educated enough to do any better for themselves. Because I could not give forgiveness for people that raped me when I was a child, Rishi. So I want you to know how bad my life was when I was young and what I've had to get through. I had several rapes when I was a child because my mum was pimping me out when I was 6. So, yeah, it's not something you easily get over. And I couldn't forgive my mum for doing that to me. She was one person that was supposed to protect me. But she is too stupid to do any better, and she would have done the same thing in any other situation if it was someone else. So, like, I've seen her fuck up so many times. My mum's just a fuck up, and I accept that. I'm not going to talk to her. I'm not going to be involved with her because I have night terrors. I scream and fight in my sleep when I hear her voice. So I cut her off many years ago. It's better that she's not in my life. And I've somewhat forgiven her by thinking that she's too stupid. And I don't think about these events or things that happened in the past. There's something that happened to a totally different version of myself. You know, someone that I grew into from those things. Or I would not change one single thing, Rishi, because if I did, I would not be the same humble, kind, and honest person that I am. I would be like everyone else. I'm special. I don't act like anyone else. I don't behave like other people. And it's because of the traumas that I've gone through, it's made me into this strong, independent, and capable person that I am. And I'm proud of myself today. And I'm proud of myself for getting over the traumas by going to counselling as well at first. Taking medications is helpful as well while you're trying to get over the trauma. But counting your blessings and just trying to be happier also helps too. Now I know I've given you look, Rishi, there was times when you said that you were not feeling very confident about your life. Let's leave it at that. And I worry about you because you might want the help, but you've got to do the work. The work has to come from you. It can't come from someone else. Someone's not going to magically make these traumas go away. And you might need to talk about them for years before you're ready to forgive. I'll be honest with you, it could take years. Just one day you end up getting to the point where you get sick of disliking people for being assholes to you and carrying around too much negativity, and you've got to get rid of it. I'm going to get you an unknown crisis card. Rishi, we're going to call that your read today because it was very important information that I give you. Everything's going to be okay and you're amazing. Just keep telling yourself that. We have the key to the heart. Unchain your mind and find freedom. Your mind is what is keeping you trapped, not your situations. So free your mind, Rishi. Things are going to get better. They're going to go good. Everything is going to be okay. Just keep telling yourself. Okay. Hi, Mizzy. You need to actually get on the queue before you can join, check your position on the queue. So you're going to need to type the words !join. It's on the screen. If you have a look what the codes are for the computer so that you can talk to my computer. So jump on the queue if you'd like a reading. I'm just about to close the queue off, so you'd want to be fast. Hand read. We've got Prison Stan. Hey, Sega, you can get ready. You're number one, get ready. Thanks, Sega. Thank you, Richie. Richie, much love to you, darling. Have a lovely day. Hey, Prism. I'm just going to do Sega and then I'll go to you next. I want to know what is coming towards me. What is coming towards Sega? So you have a choice to make, Sega, and it is going to take you on one of two paths. You have a decision to make. There are options available for you, and this is about planning what you want for your future rather than worrying about what you need right now. You need to see where the grass is greener, and you need to choose a side or a path. This is about emigration and leaving suddenly. And there is a world on this card, so this card can mean travel. And if you are traveling, you might leave quite fast. You might be deciding to stay or go in a situation. And you might be waiting for something, some kind of sign. This is about having like restlessness and anticipation, and maybe you don't know what to do with this energy, or you don't know why you're carrying this energy. But I will reiterate, your superpowers are turning on. I'm turning on your superpowers. Some freaky deaky shit is going to happen, but we've got each other's back and I'm here for you. So don't worry about this restless anticipation energy. It's just your powers turning on, more than likely, Sega. Watch for buzzing at the back of your head, like at the base of your head, because there was a device on my head. I had to take it off, like a magical invisible device. And what I did was I started up my head chakras and I turned them on and I got them to fire up, but I couldn't get them to stay lit up. And one of them wouldn't light up. So I kept on doing it and doing it and doing it. And a week later, the one that was turned off, the device that was on my head or whatever it was, came off. And for about 20 minutes, my head felt like my aura was coming out of it, like a big energy burst. And it was like turned on with all this built up energy from me exercising it. So just be aware of that. Your superpowers might be turning on. One of the first signs is that buzzing, or the feeling of something being removed from the back of your head. And if you exercise your chakras through your head, then you will build up energy and you will get this thing at the back of your head to start up by itself and burst enormous energy. It was one of the most amazing things I ever felt. It shocked me. But after that, I became way more psychic. Let's have a look at the unknown crises. Yeah, last year I got you prepared for it. Because okay, so I opened my friend's third eye accidentally, and he wasn't ready for it, and it was a disaster, an absolute disaster, a schmozzle. And I just thought I'm never doing that again. But I have the ability to open people's third eye, so I had to get you guys prepared and with the right train of thought before I can open your third eye. If you don't have the right train of thought, you can abuse the power. Special energy, I told you, your superpowers are turning on. Alright, thank you, Sagar. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. And if anything scary or strange happens and you want to talk, I'm always here. Appaluna369@gmail.com if you want to email me. Thanks, Leash. Just try to take notice of things. Stare a little bit more. Stay still. Watch things rather than talking. Keep your eyes peeled for things that look invisible in front of you. And look for the eyes. That was the first thing I started when I went through the spiritual awakening. All the eyes looking at me. That's the first thing I noticed. So if you start noticing there's like pareidolia eyes everywhere, that's the awakening. It's not your craziness. They are actually all standing there watching you. They're right there, but we just don't see them. Lilac. Okay, we're going to close the queue off. I'm a little bit tired and I feel like I've exchanged enough energy today. Thank you, Lilac. What does Adam do as a career? Now, I'd remind you to ask your real quick, check your real facts with real people to get your real answers, Lilac. I also want to remind you that this is for entertainment purposes only. You need to read the disclaimer to make sure you understand what it is we're doing in here. What does Adam do as a career? We've got the Lovers card in reverse. So this could mean that he helps with couples disharmony. So he could be a counsellor of some kind, or some sort of third party that comes in and helps moderate between two people. This person would fix up trust issues and imbalances with maybe even work companions if they were having trouble. So he might work in a HR department where he's dealing with staff. I really feel like he might deal with some sort of conflict which he would sort out in some way, shape or form. And it's something where he has to be a little bit disconnected. He can't be emotionally involved in the situation or with the people because he needs to be very clinical. So it could even be something like a doctor or a scientist. And we've got lack of accountability. So they could even be working in a prison and helping inmates to find God or educate themselves. I feel like this is a very helpful person. I feel like their job will be about helping some of the low vibrational people be more high vibrational. I feel like this person is a real helper, and I feel like they really love helping people. Like, it's one of their things. They just love it. So no matter what job they do, I feel like they're going to be someone who is helpful. Thank you, Lilac. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Leisha. God's favourite, if you wait around, you can have a reading last. You are the last person, though. I am on a closed queue at the moment, but you can be my final person, God's favourite. No more free readings after God's favourite. Leisha, you understand, like before, is Chris avoiding my text because he's grieving over his grandfather. Did you ever think that Chris is just busy? Did you ever think that Chris just doesn't have an answer or doesn't want to answer? It might be as simple as that. Alicia, I'm not going to lie to you. Usually the simplest explanations are the most true. Yes, Chris is avoiding his your text, because he might be grieving over his grandfather. This is about happy families, so I feel like someone from his family. Well, look, if I'm reading this card, look, I think it's someone else in his family. Okay, so I feel like because this card is not about sadness and grieving over his grandfather, it is about a family member. So something is going on with a family member. But I feel like it's more of a happy time. Like, maybe grandfather left an inheritance, so there's a silver lining or something like that he's dealing with. This card can mean gathering, so maybe the family is gathering and he's having trouble with some of the relatives that are there. This card is about long-term relationships, so I feel like this is someone that Chris has had a long-term relationship with. And I feel like he might be catching up with an old school friend or someone from his past, or or at the gathering of the family with the funeral, like the mourning. Sorry, the morning, not the funeral. I feel like there's difficulties with dealing with family members. Well, look, Leisha, I personally think, yeah, the grandfather could be a factor, but the card said happy families, and if someone died, I wouldn't be happy. So I feel like it's more about other people in the family, people that are alive. I don't know. That's all I've got for you today, darling. Thank you. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another 3 daily read. Hi, Monica. Hi, Kai. How you doing? If you could please both get ready. We've got Dandwi up next. And God's favourite, I'll just get you to wait until after Monica and Kai. They're members, so they get priority. Thank you, Dandri. And general reading. Okay. A general reading for Dandri. Dandri, you might have an ongoing battle. In fact, you might be actually quite battle weary. You might be tired. And you might want to give up. This is about being fatigued and drained of energy. And it's about actually being close to the end and seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, but not noticing it's there yet. This card can be about being close to success and needing to have courage to keep going. It's about persistence and perseverance and having a backbone. It also is a card of learning from your past failure so that you don't make future mistakes. It's about, even though you know that something is going to fail, completing it anyway and finding the best outcome. Finding the best outcome no matter what. I just lost my train of thought. This card says you might need to take a little break, gather your strength, maybe take the day off, turn your phone off, and stay off social media for a day. You could yeah, take a rest, sleep in, have a nap, say no to a few things, Sandri. There's plenty of things you can do to relieve that pressure. Just don't quit, though. You're very close to the end. Thank you, Thandri. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. We've got Monica, who came in first. Kai, you're going to be next. A general through the Light Seers deck and the Cosmic Divine Message. Okay, Monica. Sorry, darling, this is a negative card. We got the Three of Swords, but luckily we got it in reverse. So it can mean recovering from heartbreak, being strong and courageous and moving on. I'm going to read out the whole card. Now, this is mostly in the upright position, but we'll talk about it at the end. Heartbroken, she falls to her knees and screams to the universe for a second chance. Separation can come in many forms, from the loss of the relationship or identity to the disintegration of belief, purpose, or goals. Separation from what we thought we had can mark painful moments in our lives. If you find yourself amidst wavering realities and losing something that feels near and dear to your heart, know that this too shall pass. This severing, although painful, is a necessary part of the process. Despite all proof to the contrary, your brightly lit future will arrive because of this experience. Tie yourself to the light and prepare to spend some time nurturing your tender spirit. These shadowy times are always opportunities to become stronger and more resilient. So give yourself time to heal and know that you will love, thrive, and find inspiration again soon. Now, I didn't have the reverse meaning in here. Um, the shadow side says not accepting loss, a need to heal, being stuck in your grief or sadness, and not seeing the part you played in a loss or a heartbreak. So just be aware of that, Monica. And we got cosmic messages. Willie Davis. I will check out what's going on in a minute. You literally came in and weren't here for your reading. Number 4 means dick when you miss your go. I'm doing God's angel after this, so you'll have to wait. Okay, Monica, a tower moment is when you lose your job, you lose your house, you lose all your belongings, your car gets stolen, you get all your money stolen or have no money, your family disown you. These are tower moments. Otherwise, it's just a bad day, Monica. Let's get it into perspective and call it what it is. Yeah, but unless you lost everything and can't get it back, and okay, the tower is about losing shit that no longer served your higher purpose, and you lost relationships. Okay, some people over exaggerate the tower moment, say, I'm having a tower moment. And I said, oh, really? What sort of tower moment? Let me help you. And the person said, oh, the girl that I like doesn't like me. And I'm like, that's not a tower moment. Okay, Monica. So yes, you are having a tower moment. My advice is declutter and unfriend that asshole, because the tower moment can spill over into other parts of your life and really fuck you up. We got speak up and speak out. Let your voice be heard loud and clear. If you don't like something, you tell them so. And be fucked if they don't like it. Because honestly, Monica, you deserve respect, and if people aren't going to give it to you, you can take it. Thank you, Monica. Always lovely to read you. I love that you're on your spiritual journey. Be on the lookout for signs that your spiritual powers are turning on. You might hear things, you might see things, or you might see weird things out of the corner of your eye or flickering in your vision. So just be aware. Yeah, I did that with my family too, but it was a necessity, Monica. Sometimes just because they're your family doesn't mean they get access to you if they're assholes. Honestly, family are just as accountable for being assholes as everyone else. They don't get to be assholes to you. And you don't have to put up with it. All right, we're going on to Kai now. Kai wants a general. We're using the Modern Witch cards. God's Angel, do you want to get ready? Is it God's Angel or God's Favorite? Who did I say was the last person I was going to read? And then we've got one other person in the room who I've got to check. Let me just check you. Kai, just give me a sec. I forgot to do something. Willie Davis. Willie Davis, you can get ready. Thank you, darling. You're on the free queue, and you haven't had your reading, so that's fine. Okay, God's favorite. I've got God's favorite, and I've got God's angel, and you both have a purple G. So you guys get confused in my head a little bit sometimes. And because I think of it as God's favorite angel with both of your names. I don't know why I do. Okay, a general for Kai. So we've got the Knight of Pentacles. The Knights are always moving forward because they're on horses. And Pentacles is about money. So we've got something happening where you're moving forward on your money. And this is a slow-moving thing. That horse is absolutely at a standstill. We've got some obstacles that need to be overcome with a small hill. It's not a big mountain, but there are some obstacles that you need to overcome. Just small ones. Can you guys hear the people talking in my house? I'm sorry about that. They're being actually really noisy. Knight of Pentacles. The Knight is solid, dependable, and obviously has a serious work ethic. They have no problem keeping their heads down and getting the work done, and they'll do it perfectly. Their attention to detail and their ability to deliver is admirable. If the Knight is you, it's time to toil away and get shit done. It's going to take long, hard work, but you will probably find some enjoyment and satisfaction in the process. So if you've been thinking about starting a business, it's going to take some long, hard work. You might need to rescue a business from like negative money flow. It might not be going that well. You might have to think up some new marketing ideas or strategies. All right, let's get you the Unknown Crisis card. Okay, we've got the hidden power. You have more power than you think. So Kai, I'm warning everyone that their special powers might be turning on, and you're another one who I'm going to be warning about this. You need to pay attention. You might see things out of the corner of your eye. You might see things moving in front of your vision that are invisible. You might hear things like gongs or see, I don't know, you could see anything. It could be anything. Everyone's awakening is different. You might start seeing magical beings or something. And I want you to know that at this time you need to be really careful about not being negative about people or wishing them ill fortune, because what you say and think really matters, and you will be causing negativity in someone else's life. If you do think about negative things, you're very powerful, Kai, so you need to be very careful as your powers turn on. I picked that up from the very first time I read you. You're going to be a power to be reckoned with. Like, yeah, you're going to be amazing. I'm not exactly sure where you fit in. But yeah, just try not to get angry. Try not to say negative things about other people or situations. Try to be positive so that when you are turning on your superpowers, you're manifesting positive things instead of negative things towards you. It's very, very important as you turn on your superpowers that you use that high vibrational energy to make your choices and decisions. And think of the greater good for all rather than what you need for yourself. If anything happens that scares you or you're worried about anything, something feels off and you just don't know what to do, or you just want reassurance that you're not crazy, call on me anytime, Kai, appaluna369@gmail.com. Same place you send reviews if you want to contact me at any time. I'm always there for you. Thank you, Kai. Good luck and have fun with your superpowers. I can't wait to see what you can do. God's favorite. A general and an angel activation card. Well, that's funny, God's favorite, because I'm doing the general as the angel activation card. Thank you, Kai. So the first card we got is this wonderful one. Wonderful card. We've got Ariel. Embrace your sacred calling. God is recruiting you. All that you have faced and healed in your life is part of your mission and directly aligned to how you can live a life that is filled with purpose. Lean into your personal story and your own testimony of healing, for sharing this deeper part of you will allow you to realize your gifts. So God's favorite, you're another one. Your gifts are turning on. You need to pay attention to the cards that tell you your gifts are turning on, because they are. We'll give you a Modern Witch Tarot. Now we've got the Nine of Cups. So as your gifts turn on, you're being asked not to be too stingy. You need to be generous, because you've got to actually get into the flow of the real flow of things, which is abundance, because you live in lack at the moment. You might have bills. You might not save your money, for example. But the most problem is you have bills. You've actually got to pay it forward. So you might put $50 in an account every payday, and that pays your electricity, but you're always in front. You need to do things where you're giving, because money is energy. So you need to be giving out this energy to be receiving energy and get this flow going. So the first way we did it was we left $2 in trolleys for kids to take back. Yeah, but you've got to. I'll tell you what we did. Whenever we saw anyone at the shops that was just getting a bread or a milk, or just bread and milk, we bought it for them. Even if they could afford it, we'll get that for you, especially if kids were getting it. We went through the house and we donated a lot of our belongings to other people. And we also started paying ourselves as one of the bills, so that we've now got a savings account. Now this 10 of Cups says your spiritual gifts are turning on. Don't be stingy with them. Share them with others. And your job, once you go through the awakening and turn on your gifts, is to help other people turn on gifts. That's your job. It's what everyone's job is. My job is to get you to turn on, and your job is to get someone else to turn on, by even just sending them to me. Yes, I'm sorry, God's angel. That's your read. We've closed the queue. I'm a little bit tired, so I'm making mistakes now. I know I'm talking facts, God's favorite. I never talk shit. I only talk, I'm the bringer of truth. I only talk the truth, no matter how crazy it makes me look. That was the deal I made with the devil. That I am not allowed to tell a lie about what happened to me, because he liked the fact that it made me look crazy. And he thought that no one would follow me if I was honest about what happened in my awakening. He thought everyone would just think I was crazy and just ignore me. Thank you, God's favourite. Now, was there anyone else in the room? I feel like there's one other person, and it's Willie Davis. So Willie Davis came in and said, I was number 4, I guess I got skipped, and then he left again. Willie Davis, if you fuck me over one more time on the queue, because you've chucked, I've called you up twice today now. If you don't fix your shit up on the queue, I'm going to kick you out. Honestly, I hate time wasters. I am God's favourite, I am the devil. When I fought Satan, I won, and I took his title from him. So in actual fact, I am what they call Satan at the moment. I have his actual job title because I took it from him. And he is my slave. Unless he can fulfill the contract, which he can never fill. He can never come here on a Sunday and pay $300 in Australian dollars in my letterbox, wearing a dress with his wife or girlfriend or mother with him, in the 3D on a Sunday in our real world. He can never do that. He's not even allowed to go 3D. I won't let him go 3D, and I tied him to me because I honestly didn't think you guys could pass the test. So I've taken that part out of the equation of doing the awakening, because you have to spend days with him, like 2 or 3 days with him, and go through a negotiation, a contracting period. It's in the Bible, just like Jesus had to do. The Bible was actually, it was actually a how to go through the awakening book. You know, what to do when you're going through the awakening. It was very good for that. It's shit for everything else. Willie Davis. I understand Brian wants us to move in together to start a relationship. Would this be a good move for me? Yeah, why do you ignore me then, Willie? Sorry, Willie. I'm human, I make mistakes. Thank you, God's angel. I appreciate you. Willie Davis. Brian wants to move in together to start a relationship. Would this be a good move for you? We've got the no card. So there might be some type of temporary financial hardship. Like maybe he'll lose a job, or maybe the rent will be too high and he can't afford bills. And I feel like now would not be a good time to move in with Brian. I feel like there will be a better time a little bit later. I feel like if you move in now, it's going to be financial hardship, and there might be a negative change in circumstances. This card says feeling left out in the cold, financial loss, recession, feeling the world is against you, adversity and struggle. So I wonder if there is a good time for you to move in. I just feel like now is not the perfect time. Oh, Willie, sorry about that, darling. We've got the Knight of Cups in reverse. Now, Willie Davis, this card says unrequited love, heartbreaker, manipulator, one-night stand, and cheating. I feel like you might move in with your person and they might cheat on you. Or you might move in and it's not as perfect as you think it's going to be, and you're going to feel alone. Because this says unrequited love. Or they might be quite manipulative and you end up doing all the jobs. I just feel like there's a lot of negativities in this relationship as well as positivities, and you need to just look for the red flags if there are any, Willie Davis. This says unrequited love, so I don't feel like the love is going to be returned at the same level that you give it. Thank you, Willie Davis, and I'm very sorry about that. Thank you for waiting, and thank you for being patient with me and not getting upset about having to wait longer. Shit happens sometimes, you know what I mean? Okay, I'm running a little bit late today. So we're going to end the session right now. Thanks, Willie. So I call my energy back to me, cleansed and recharged. And I give your energy back to you, also cleansed and recharged. And I release any energy that no longer serves us back into the earth. I will see you tomorrow for more free card reads. Light and love, everyone.
Comes to readings, she doesn't sugarcoat. If you only want sweet, better catch another boat. People ask about career, love, relationship, pain. Her answers get uploaded and sent to her brain. She's a messenger, a mentor for guidance and advice. She dedicates her time, never charging a dime. She's the big kahuna, she's my Appaluna. Don't listen to what other people say. Everything's gonna be okay. Get off your ass and take action. You need to act to make traction. Believe in yourself, breathe. If you can't handle tough love, leave. You are amazing, but we all have faults. It's time to be adults, to face what we can.